Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack, and the title of the video might be seen as like redundant, like, oh my god, Bro You Whack, you're really gonna make a video about just competitive and quick play the differences? No, I'm really not. Do you really think I'm that stupid? Yes? Well, you're wrong, alright? I'm only dumb on days that end with Y, but today I am going to be explaining quick play versus competitive, but not in the aspect of, like, what are the differences or whatnot. Really, just what are the benefits behind both of them, because we're in Season 9 of competitive. We've had 9 total seasons to play competitive, or just Overwatch in general, and a lot of people are starting to, quote-unquote, fall out of love with competitive. I see a lot of comments with my competitive videos saying, yeah, Bro You Whack, you know, this is awesome, great tips, but I just stopped playing competitive, it's too toxic. You know, I stopped playing in Season 5. I'm not really all about it. Like, I get it. I understand why, but it still kind of breaks my heart because Overwatch is just such an amazing game, and especially the competitive side, because I've never, like, really played a game or just played anything, whether it is, like, a real-life sport that I'm just so passionate about and just wanting to get better, and I'm sure a lot of people are also in the same boat, but they kind of lost that passion because they feel like they can't win, or they feel like they can't climb, no matter how much videos they watch or no matter how much they practice. And well, first of all, you can always climb, you can always get better. Literally, it just takes determination. But this is not what this video is supposed to do, not trying to convince you to play competitive. More or less, like the title suggests, what are both kind of playlists supposed to be there for? Now, whenever it comes to competitive Overwatch, I always say the biggest difference between competitive and quick play is that you always put the team and the victory before your own personal interests. And I feel like this is something that a lot of people oftentimes forget, because even with my best heroes to play in Season 9, or just some tips with Overwatch heroes to play in the competitive season, a lot of time people are going to be like, I'm playing what I want to play. I don't care about the team, and I understand that. You know, this is a video game. No one's dictating you. This ain't North Korea, okay? Nobody gonna nuke you if you play Symmetra, if you play Torbjorn or Mei or Sombra or Soldier, anybody that you want to play. But remember, the biggest difference between quick play and competitive is you're kind of saying, in a sense, that you're putting the team, what the team needs, putting that victory before your own interests. And I understand that there's going to be some heroes that you're just amazing with that sometimes aren't like the meta, or sometimes aren't always needed, but you can sometimes make it work. Me, for an example, Mei. Mei is obviously my day one. I would love to play Mei 100% of the time, but I know my skills with Mei won't be utilized or won't be benefiting the team in certain areas, like attack route 66 or attack New Bonnie. You know, control maps and defense maps are sometimes where I pull out the Mei, like a defense Hanamura or a Lijiang Tower, but those are the times that I know I'll be benefiting the team even more if I play Mei than if I were just to play a Soldier or even a Mercy. You know what I'm trying to say? So really, this is the whole basis of this video and why I took the time to explain the difference between competitive and quick play, in hopes to just kind of enlighten your purpose when going into competitive Overwatch. And that purpose is obviously just trying and hopefully working with the team and not just putting your own self-interest into the team's chemistry, because you need to have team chemistry that all kind of just meshes well together. That's like the biggest difference, because if you're not down for that, if you're not wanting that, then there's obviously a playlist which is called Quick Play, where you can just go in, mess around, play what you want to play, and in turn have fun with Overwatch. Competitive Overwatch isn't the only place where you can just prove your skills or just play the heroes that you want. No, there's other playlists for that. Again, I'm not assuming that you guys don't know that, but I'm just here to explain that that's the kind of mindset you need to have when going into the two different playlists. Quick Play, do whatever you want, literally just have fun. That's the only rule, just have fun in there. Competitive, clearly you need to have fun. Clearly that's the number one rule for anything whenever it comes to video games. But I feel like the second rule is that you need to put the team before your own interest. And sometimes that conflicts with having fun because, well, I want to play the heroes that I know I can have fun with and do good with. But another good thing about Quick Play for all you competitive players, myself included, is that it's kind of like a stress reliever. It's kind of like a playlist to remind you, hey, you're playing a video game. I like to always say that this is my job. It's one of the greatest things of all time, and that sometimes gets in the way of me having fun with my job. You know, Overwatch, I just pour my heart and soul and tear, blood, and semen, I don't freaking know, into this game. And when I see other people not take it serious or like sometimes ruin my quote unquote fun, I start to lash out, and it starts to fog up my head of, hey, this is a video game. You don't have to play competitive if you want to have fun with Overwatch. There's always a playlist for that, which is Quick Play. And also, I'm also forgetting about arcade, but really arcade is included in Quick Play. So for anybody that's always going competitive and just kind of losing sight of the mentality of Overwatch is an amazing game. It's a fun game. People ruin the game for you. Overwatch really doesn't ruin the game for you. You know what I'm trying to say? Well, if you're starting to lose sight of that, you should always go into quick play and just remind you, and also just mess around with some heroes. You know, that's what I've been trying to do. Quick play, I always play Genji. Want to know how many hours I have of Genji in competitive? I think about 1 or maybe 40 minutes. I do not touch Genji in competitive, but in quick play, that's the place where I always play the Genji, or I always play Sombra, or I just try to learn tanks. You know, I've been trying to learn Winston there. So again, don't lose sight about the good game of Overwatch if you constantly play competitive. This video might have came off as me hounding quick play players for not taking competitive quote-unquote serious and just messing around. No, it's on both parties, you know. That's the benefit of both playlists, you know. I love competitive Overwatch to death, and that's why I mainly play it, because it's organized, it's awesome. Sometimes it could be stressful, but that's just the nature of competitive. You know, nobody likes to lose and everybody likes to win, but nobody loves it more to win than just me, because, well, like I said, this is my job and it's my job to win. And when I don't get it, I get so frustrated, bro. But also, you need to have fun with it. You need to find balance. So that's where quick play is for. So again, don't get mad at Overwatch. Try not to get so frustrated with it and just have a fine balance. You know, if you've been playing a lot of Overwatch for the past 2 weeks, specifically competitive, then try out the quick play playlist. You know, a lot of people are gonna get frustrated with anything competitive, because I guarantee you, if Fortnite had a competitive playlist, people would just get so pissed off in there, even though a lot of people are just loving it now because they have something to lose. They're not proving themselves in that competitive playlist. Same thing with competitive Overwatch. It's just, like I mentioned before, the nature of competitive. We're humans. Ever since the dawn of time, we wanted to prove ourselves, just try to be the very best like no one ever was. That's Pokemon, not the dawn of time. Either way, what I'm trying to say here is that, well, there's both playlists and you need to try to have fun with both of them, but there's a purpose with both of those playlists, and hopefully this video just kind of shines light on it. It was an interesting video, but again, I like to make tip videos on all sorts of things, whether it's hardcore tips for heroes or settings or just your attitude and how you look at the game. I want to try to make that video because, well, I post daily and I'm always here for you, but in different ways, and ways to help you out, comfort you, but also remind you you're not the only one that gets frustrated, but there are ways to solve it. So anyway, guys, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I want to try to make a funny moments video this Sunday, and don't worry, I'm not going to be quitting competitive because I just love it too much. It's like a drug. I can't get enough of it, but it's an awesome drug. But don't do drugs because drugs are bad. Okay, I'm going to end the video now. I love you guys. More Overwatch videos to come, and bye.